desk, please text the word "Bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately. Kenny the Ball has been busy. He's been modeling for our upcoming basketball tournament. Come to the arena at our next Bulls home game and take on unlimited minutes in basketball with our very own Kenny. Don't miss your chance to take on this special game day idol. Don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot?
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Kobe White.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Clint Capella out there with MP. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Reza Shea. And it's Young in at the 1. And for Chicago, Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian, as we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Young. 27 points his last game. Shot clock at 2. The 3 from Reza Shea. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
And Atlanta has possession. Chicago making their last shot. Got a piece of it. Here's Reza Shea. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Vucevic's shot is off.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Daniels passes to MP. Here's Reza Shea. Here's Daniels. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Dosunmu left side. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Capella, and that one's long. The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Reza Shea. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And there's the ability to finish for Reza Shea. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. And let's check in now with Shams Charania, standing by for a special report on some action in the Western Conference.
Hey, Brian. The Clippers transaction just now public. Their front office is in action ahead of the trade deadline. They got an adaptable combo forward in Jeremy Grant, and now he's added a lot to his repertoire offensively over the years, but hasn't lost any of that length and activity that first earned him a place in this league. Really, any team could use a player like Jeremy Grant.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Here's Giddey, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. And that one is hammered home.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Young, the pass to Capella. From deep, MP. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 from downtown to the inside. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Giddey against Young. Left block shot on the way, and the shot goes in.
Assist from Trae Young.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Giddey. Pass to White. Inside. Here's Vucevic. No luck on that one.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
They've got Jalen Smith. Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Buzelis in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Pass to MP. From the high post. Ball with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Krejci's checked in for Bufkin. And so Ball nails both of them.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Here's Krejci. It's LeVert on the wing, hounded by Ball. The shot by LeVert, no good. Chicago leading. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Down low. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
LeVert outside. And there's a pick. There's the three. Another three for Atlanta.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Ball. In his last outing, 8 points for him. To the middle. Pass to Buzelis. Takes the three. Hits the trifecta. Buzelis has got 7 points in the game.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of three-pointers during his career.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here, and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Kings. Checked in for Chicago. And the Hawks making a change here as well. MP's checked in. Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Rizachet.
2 minutes.
Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Buzelis. Another three for Chicago.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to Rizachet. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Giddey. Lets a floater go. And he takes it up and lays it in. Giddey's got his third basket on the night right there.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Here's Daniels. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. From 13 feet, down it goes.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Now Giddey. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans. There's a screen. Here's White. The rebound by Atlanta. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Chicago on D. It's a three-point game. Daniels, that one's true. And here's Giddey. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Vucevic. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front, leading by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for being with us. First off,
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
let's switch gears to the Chicago Bulls. They're in a tight one after the first half.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Chicago's shooting a nice 50% for the game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Trae Young, Clint Capella out there with MP. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Giddey finds Vucevic. Counted and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That one on Capella.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Dosunmu with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a three. Atlanta with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Young looking for an opening. MP, a screen on White. Young attacking. Basket's good. Young's got his first points of the game.
The quicks off Trae Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the three. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Risache. And a nice finish on the layup. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. White, the pass to Giddey. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Buzelis has got 12 points.
Buzelis showing us he can do everything on the floor. Impressive in just his first year.
MP up top. He's got 5. Outside Young. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Ooh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Young. To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Here's Daniels. Here's Risache. He's covered by Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Risache. He's covered by Dosunmu. And Risache gets it to go. He's got 10.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Knocked away. And they're pushing it up. MP with a step. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Here's Giddey. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Risache, no good. Chicago has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. How about the grit of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, BA. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here. Substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Ball. And it's White in for Horton Tucker. Free throw good, Okongwu. Here's Dosunmu. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Giddey against Young to tie it up. And Okongwu with the block. And they're able to recover. The Hawks leading. Here's Rizachet. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Pass to Okongwu. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. MP outside, 5 to shoot. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dosunmu, pass to Giddey. Now here's White to take the lead. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Young.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Giddey. Misses the step-back jumper.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the middle.
Vucevic against Okongwu. And Vucevic slams it in.
He's been in the league long enough that late-game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
And Atlanta making a change here. Capella's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's MP. Chicago with a rebound.
Ooh, that's clearly something he's going to have to work on. You have to convert on those easy opportunities that are there.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Buzelis. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Rizachet. Capella, screen on White. 6 to shoot. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
he clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Vucevic. Over Capella. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the free throw, no good. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And he's going for the lob. There's the steal. All alone on the break. Here's Young. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Now off the inbound. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Young way outside. And there is the triple! A big three-pointer! Now we might have a review here.
The previous play is under review.
You can take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The crew has made their decision. The basket is good. He got it off in time.
And even though he had it right from the start, great idea to double check it, especially when it comes to a game winner.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.